And welcome back to my outdoor garage with your host, the E-Man. Got my choke. Got my 6-volt choke. Stole it off the other engine. And we're going to install this today. And hopefully it runs a little better with a choke. So let's put this on. I'm sitting here working out here, and sometimes I get reminded of things being out here, especially as long as I've had. And you guys hear that noise in the background? Reminds me of camping in a tent. I love that sound. I don't need the radio or anything. I just like listening to that sound. Oh yes, electrical troubleshooting. Where shall we start? Maybe the fuse box? I'm just literally falling apart, each fuse. I think I see maybe 1 or 2 good fuses. I'll have to make sure my wife doesn't watch this one. Yep, this is the outdoor garage. Spring edition. Hold on. Let's see where he went. Bear with me. My wife hates snakes. I don't mind them. Yeah, I went ahead and installed these pea shooters. And man, they sound sweet. Had to throw a seat in. It's hard to move around without a seat. So today, yes, wait until you see this bumper. I'm going to pull this thing down and you're going to take a look. This thing is, I just love this bumper. Let me pull this down. I do not have hardware for this to install it, so I'm going to have to take a quick trip down to our awesome hardware store. Real old school hardware store. I also need to treat this thing. With some bar and chain oil. I don't know how well it's going to show up with the sun. But I think from years of sitting in a garage, it has this, you're not seeing it at all, I don't think. It's got this greenish tinge, almost like powder, where the chrome's coming apart. The copper's coming out of the chrome. So let me get working on this. All right, I'm going to treat this from the back side. Give it a little scrape. Okay, something like that. All right. Give it the bar and chain oil treatment from the back side, so doesn't rust any further. All right, I'll bring you back when I mount it. All right, it's on. Needs a little more fiddling, but I think it's cool. You have to see it in the daylight. All right, that's that today. Here they all are. This is Lily. This one is Phoenix. This one is Summer. She is adorable. She's a well summer. Easter egger, not named yet. They're 4 weeks old and this is our first time out checking out the outside. Staying all together. And then there's the big girls. These girls are still producing eggs. They are 3 years old today, this year. Well, even when E-Man Deluxe is away from home, I brought a little project with me. Just a quickie. I don't know if you remember the rest of the glove box, the rest of the dash. This is the glove box door. It's got this Aetna accident hotline. Notice it says call toll free. Well, anyway, I got a little mission here to accomplish. Took that off. Gonna pop this trim off. Clean this up. Treat the rust. Let it soak overnight. Gently pry this away. We're going to be putting this back on. My sister's here with me. I'm going to have my sister help me out too. I'm out in this little workshop here and all I see is this pipe thing. So this will work just fine. Getting this rust up. Let that sit overnight. We'll carry on tomorrow. Alright, so the next step after taking care of that, treating that rust, dried overnight, glove box door, is trying to figure out what pattern in this we'd like to use. What do you think, Ma? You see any patterns here?
Well, I think that first one, that first position you tried.
So something like, it was right here.
Yeah. I think that's the best choice.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with that.
Boy, that takes me back in time, Sonny.
Why is that?
Well, when we were young, your dad and I used to run around town in a old VW.
What year was it?
I think it was a 68. I'm not sure. But he had it all, you know, hippied out. And he had this on the seats. He made his own covers out of this flowery hippie material.
Oh boy, I can picture it now.
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep cutting this out and we'll wrap it. So I found this spray along the way somewhere. I won't say where. And do you see what the name is? So this is going to actually be a part of this project too. We'll get back to that later. Oops. Ooh, it's spraying everywhere.
Mark it in here like Yoda played.
Alright, it's got to dry a little bit. Try to position this just right. That's about right.
I didn't think I was going to.
Alright, the glue is all dry. We're moving on to the next step. Wrap the edges. Placement of this pattern. It's got to be just right. I think it's cool. Okay, now I got to find these holes and compare this picture to find the hole. There's one there, so I got to dig that out so I can pop this back on. Alright, I'm back from my nice little visit with my mother and sister for Mother's Day, and little project came out pretty nice, and thanks for the input, Mom and my sis. So let's check it out. That looks pretty cool. I like it. I think that'll look pretty cool. Thanks again, family. I had an awesome weekend. Tonight I'm working on the headlight switch. Finally got that out of there. You guys didn't want to see that. That was ugly. Basically, this was seized to the shaft of the switch, and I made a quick tool that was helpful. This is that holds the switch in place, and I made this like washer here, and it fits right over like this. And it was a fight, but I ended up getting it. I think just the dissimilar metals and it kind of rusted in place. I'm going to take a meter and make sure the switch is good and put it back together. Alright, so we're on, but well, I see some smoke in there. The other one already burned out. It's not too promising.